Crum here. Welcome to the third annual Think Outside Virtual Outdoor Show. In this seminar, we're going to talk about the Trilene Knot. The knot we're going to demonstrate now is called the Trilene Knot. And the Trilene Knot is a great knot. It's really versatile. You can use it to tie directly to lures in monofilament or fluorocarbon or braid. In fact, I commonly use it on some of my halibut setups when I'm jigging or even fishing with the bait. One of the advantages of the Trilene knot over, say, an improved clinch knot is you wind up with a doubled length of line going through the hook eye. And it's been shown that knots tied with this configuration tend to be considerably stronger than knots that only go through the hook eye once. So I'm going to demonstrate this now using this orange paracord so that you can see it. And this, imagine that this is actually the hook eye that I'm tying to. So you'll take your tag end and you'll thread it through the hook eye once, twice. You'll start to pull it tight, but don't pull it all the way tight. Leave a loop like this. Then you're going to go around the main line with your tag end, and the number of times you go around depends on how thick the diameter of your line is. If I'm using, say, 40-pound test mono, I'm only going to go around 3 times. If I'm using 8-pound test mono, I'm probably going to go around 4 or 5 times. Okay, so I've gone through the number of times that I want to go through. Then I'm going to take the tag end and I'm going to stick it through both of those loops down there at the end. And I'm going to grab that tag end. Usually I grab it with my teeth when I'm tying a normal line. And I'm going to pull on both the standing line and the tag end to secure the knot. And when you do this, in the paracord, it's a little bit, it doesn't really want to slide very well. I would normally lubricate the monofilament or fluorocarbon or even braid before I pull it tight. But when you do this, what you should wind up with is a knot that basically looks similar to a clinch knot. Your tag end should be coming out perpendicular to the line. It shouldn't be pointed down like this inside the hook eye or anything like that. If it is, grab the tag end with your teeth or whatever and pull it straight up so it's perpendicular. And then notice the double loops of line going around the hook eye. They do not cross each other. If you tie this knot and those loops cross each other, you're not going to be any stronger than a regular clinch knot. So if you goof it up, just cut it off and try again. And that's what the finished knot should look like. You could clip the tag end to whatever length you like. I want to reiterate, just to be clear, when you're tying this knot, the number of times you're going to take the tag end around the standing portion of the line varies with the type of material you're using. In this paracord, I only went around 3 times. If I'm going to use 40-pound monofilament, I'll probably go around 3 times, depending on how stiff the line happens to be. If I'm using 8 to 12-pound test fluorocarbon, I might go around it 4 or 5 times. But if I'm using braid, let's say I'm using 65 or 80-pound braid, I'll probably go around the standing portion around 7 times. And the reason is braid has a small diameter and it's also very slippery. All right, so now I'm going to demonstrate tying the Trilene knot using Seaguar STS 17-pound fluorocarbon. As I mentioned previously, I'm going to put the tag end through the eye, or in this case a split ring, once, twice, and then I'm going to shorten that little loop up, but I'm not going to close it. I'm actually holding the loop so it can't close here with my thumb and forefinger. This is 17-pound test. I'm going to go around the standing portion 4 times. So there's 4 times around. And now I'm going to take the tag end and put it through that loop that I've been holding. Like so. I can hold it here. I'll straighten that out a little bit. Before I pull this tight, I'll wet it. Grab the tag end with my teeth. And pull on both the tag end and the standing portion of the line. And what you should wind up with looks like this. You'll see the doubled portion of line going around the split ring. They shouldn't be crossed, and if they're crossed, you should cut it and do it again. In this case, they're parallel like they should be. This is a really strong knot. It has served me well, whether I'm using braid, fluorocarbon, monofilament, 6-pound test, 4-pound test, 65-pound, 80-pound test. It works with everything. That's why this knot is so good.